Bound to the iron will of the tyrant Lich King, the vast undead armies of the Scourge seek to eradicate all life on Azeroth. Led by the Banshee Sylvanas Windrunner, a group of renegades broke away from the Scourge and freed themselves of the Lich King's domination. Known by some as the Forsaken, this group fights a constant battle, not only to retain its freedom from the Scourge, but also to slaughter those who would hunt them as monsters. With Sylvanas as their Banshee Queen, the Forsaken have built a dark stronghold beneath the ruins of Lordaeron's former capital city. This hidden Undercity forms a sprawling labyrinth that stretches beneath the haunted woods of the Tirisfal Glades. Though the very land is cursed, the zealous humans of the Scarlet Crusade still cling to their scattered holdings, obsessed with eradicating the undead and retaking their homeland. Convinced that the primitive races of the Horde can help them achieve victory over their enemies, the Forsaken have entered an alliance of convenience. Harboring no true loyalty for their new allies, they will go to any lengths to ensure their dark plans come to fruition. As one of the Forsaken, you must massacre any who pose a threat to the new order, human, undead, or otherwise.
How's it going, folks? Oh, I'm two people. Welcome to Classic WoW World of Warcraft, Season of Discovery. I'm going to be playing a Undead Rogue. We're experiencing the Alliance quests on my Human Paladin Classic Anniversary, so I thought I'd make a Horde side character so we can experience the Classic side quests as well in Season of Discovery. So it's still the same questing, I guess, more or less, but a little bit of a gameplay difference. Alright, let's get going.
Speak quickly.
Undertaker Mordo. Rude awakening. About time you woke up. We were ready to toss you into the fire with the others, but it looks like you made it. I am Mordo, the caretaker of the Crypt of Deathnell, and you are the Lich King's slave no more. Speak with Shadow Priest Sarvis in the chapel at the base of the hill. He will tell you more of what you must know.
Trust no one.
Trust nobody. Don't trust a thing. So, just organizing my bars here. But actually, I think we're pretty much good to go. So, Classic Season of Discovery has these runes which alter the gameplay a little bit. Makes it a little bit more fun, something a little bit different, but we still get to experience those same classic quests, which I think is cool. So you can see this guy right here, the Rune Broker. What does he do? Dare you trade for these tomes and secrets, knowing the power they hold? Show me. So it says, please note that purchasing runes from this vendor may cause some original rune acquisition methods to not work as intended. We hope you have a lot of fun with these new powers and that they make leveling up new characters in Season of Discovery a fresh and exciting experience. So that is cool. I'm going to leave that just for now, because the way it originally worked is you would discover these runes, and you can see them actually on my map, so Questy kind of points it out for you. I probably will end up just getting them all from this guy, but for now I'll just leave it. Alright, let's go have a chat to you.
I am Forsaken. No other race on Azeroth has suffered as much as our people, Rogue. To laugh in the face of death has become second nature for all of us. Remember, patience, discipline. Another of the Walking Dead, Must have been quite a shock, waking up in the crypt with only the cold and Mordo to greet you. I see the confusion on your face. Let me try to explain our situation to you. We have been freed from the control of the Lich King by our new leader, Lady Sylvanas. The Dark Lady guides us in our war against the hated Scourge and the holdouts of humanity who dog our every step. Dark Lady, watch over you. The mindless ones. We Forsaken are at war with the Lich King's army of the Scourge. necromantically raised armies of the undead, foul beasts of the north, and tormented spectres. The northern part of the village has become overrun with the mindless ones, and they must be destroyed. Destroy them, show them no mercy. Our former brothers and sisters, they might be. The fallen are nothing but Lich King's slaves. Alright.
Our time will come.
Go out there and kill a bunch of them. I can do that. Lay them to rest permanently. Alright, so, let's see, here's a mindless one right here. Let's get to stabbing. Quite a bit shorter than us, aren't they? My character name is Raiva. And I'm playing on Wild Growth, the server Wild Growth. Originally I looked at like a RP realm, but looks like they're all locked. Level 2. I gotta get 5 more of the mindless, 8 of the wretched. Got some leather pants. Yeah, so my anniversary edition is playing as a paladin, human paladin. But I was quite missing the rogue, and in fact, while I was playing through, I kept saying how I wanted to do an Undead Rogue series as well. And then I remembered Classic Season of Discovery is still around. So I thought, oh, well, let's, instead of just playing Classic again, let's play Classic Season of Discovery and see the differences. Alright, so we get that going. Because I was quite surprised. I actually thought that it would be ending, or have ended by now. And it's like into phase 7 or something, and I thought, oh, maybe it's too late to join, and people say, oh no, this is actually probably the best time to join. They do have this new dungeon. In fact, I've seen a few new things. But there was a dungeon called Karazhan. But not Karazhan, the raid that we know, but Karazhan Crypts. Which is different. I think anybody who's played World of Warcraft for a length of time knows about the Karazhan Crypts. It was like an oddity. Which you could kind of hack your way into it. Into this area. And see that it was actually quite a large area. Always curious kind of what was their plans with it. And now they've made use of it, so that's good. So whenever I get up to that, I'm definitely going to try that. We do actually have a 300% increase on gold and 150% on experience. So I anticipate this will go a little bit faster, but that's a good thing. Because I'm focused more, I want to go through the quests. So we'll be doing quite a few quests. Blue pouch. 18 armor. Some wrists. It's a good thing we might actually be able to see not just more quests, but also the places like the Karazhan Crypts or whatever else comes up. Alright, so that's done. Mindless zombies slain. Wretched zombies slain. There's a rogue trainer over here and they got something.
The Scarlet Rune.
What now?
The Mindless Ones.
The living.
It is unfortunate that the Scourge cannot be brought into the fold. Their large numbers would be useful in the battles ahead, but they will not join us, so we have no choice but to destroy them.
Goodbye.
Let's grab that and pop that on. Encrypted scroll.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Ah, while you were off dealing with the Mindless Scourge, this scroll arrived for you. I would think it's some matter of importance, as it seems to bear the seal of the rogue trainer David Trias. I would take some time to read it before heading out again.
Trust no one. Victory for Sylvanas.
Rattling the rattle cages.
You've shown your potential to the Forsaken under normal circumstances, Riva. Now let's see you under pressure. The Rattlecage Skeletons, some more mindless minions of the Lich King, are a tougher foe than the zombies you have faced thus far. Again, thin their numbers and prove yourself to the Forsaken. Do not tarry. When you are done, speak to me again.
Goodbye.
What do you require?
Novice Elrith, look at that face. The Damned.
My duties include tending to our wounded warriors, tailoring armor and clothes, and assisting Shadow Priest Sarvis with whatever else he might need. From the look of it, you'll be enlisted in his service also, hunting the mindless ones. If I know his mind, well, if you'd like to stay in one piece, and I've no doubt you do, perhaps I can help. I'm running out of paws and wings, and if you can bring me some, I'll find some armor for you. You'll find a good number of wolves and bats to the south.
Trust no one.
Trusting no one. Right. So, let's go and see the rogue trainer. Take care not to ignore my words, Riva. This is the time for subterfuge and deceit throughout all nations, even our great Undercity. Everyone loyal to the Sylvanas is working towards creating a new era, one controlled by the Forsaken, and even though we possess no magical skills, nor will we take up weapons along our borders, we still have our own role to play. Seek me out in the inn in Deathnell. We'll speak more then. David Trias. Rogue Trainer.
I have exactly what you need.
Farewell. Dark Lady, watch
So you've made it. Good. We'll have need of small rogues as time goes on. The Shadow Stalkers will probably wind up finding you when they think the time's right, so don't go and slip up or do anything you might regret. They need talented agents, not pickpockets and fools.
Trust no one.
I spend most of my time here in the inn, keeping an eye out for new faces and just keeping tabs on up-and-coming prospects. Keep your nose clean, and I'll do what I can to teach you a few things. Just come back to me whenever you want, and we'll see if you're ready for a new skill or two.
Our time will come.
So I am ready for stealth. It's stealth time.
Patience. Discipline.
So I will get my stealth button from here and pop that there, and then I can stealth it. Stealth it like no one else.
What is it?
The Scarlet Rune.
Who were you in life, Riva? A spy? A thief? A cook who was especially handy with a knife? Well, whatever your past, it's time to embrace new tactics. The rogues of the Forsaken seize every advantage offered to them. The Scarlet Converts to the east fight like they've never seen combat, but the Crusaders issued them mystical runes to enhance their abilities. Steal one of these runes and learn its magic, then return to me. Pickpocket or kill Scarlet Converts. Okay. Shadow Strike is the ability.
Where the living.
So that's actually that's brand new. A brand new quest created in this Season of Discovery. So I'll do as he says. So So Scarlet converts. Well, while we do that, let's make sure we take care of the objective for the other quests. Get those paws. Level 4, we got another ability we can learn. So here's a Scarlet Convert. I don't have Pickpocket yet, but actually I think if I go back I'll be able to get that. So actually we'll get that. We'll go get the ability. Let's make sure we get these mangy dusk bats. That's one. It's a male armor. That's not going to help us. It's always rough starting out as a rogue in this. Like, I need 2 weapons. I need 2 daggers, damn it. You just get that one until like level 10, I think it is. Got to deal with that, just that single dagger. Another wing for us. Alright, so we'll go see the trainer. We'll go see the We'll go see the trainer and then we'll get that. That pickpocket ability.
Speak quickly.
Alright, there it is. And we get backstab as well. Unfortunately, I have no money for it.
Be quick about your business.
Maybe we can raise some funds here.
Victory for Sylvanas.
No, not quite. Okay.
Lady, watch over.
Not just yet. So we'll go back over there. I've got my pickpocket, but I've actually got a macro, which I'll grab in a second. Which I use. It just actually, because usually when you pickpocket, it opens up a window, you got to click the loot. So this just opens it, quickly grabs whatever was in there, throws it in your inventory, and you can continue on. I like to use it on my rogues. Alright, let's see if we can do this successfully. Dude's a little suspicious. Gotta get into range. And there it is. Alright, that's our first rune. Teaches you a new engraving ability. So I'll right click on that, learn that. Discover something new. So it's right here, here you go. Engrave your gloves with a shadow strike. Rune, teleport behind your target and strike, causing 150% weapon damage to the target. Must be stealth. Now, unfortunately I don't have any gloves, so I can't do it just yet. But when I do, I will. I actually wonder if you can turn off Discoverer's Delight. We are leveling up pretty quick. I don't mind too much. But actually I'm just curious whether you can turn it off.
I'm listening.
The Scarlet Rune.
Beware the living.
Ah, well done, River. Applying the rune to your equipment will grant you powerful new abilities. There are many such runes throughout Azeroth. Seek them out, as they will help along your journey.
Okay.
Our time will come.
Thankfully he gave me some gloves, so I can use Shadow Strike to empower them. Yep. Fantastic, and now we got this new ability. So I can only use it while in stealth, so I'll pop it over there. But this will make it a little fun. A little bit interesting. Having said that, I like the way the classic rogue plays anyway. So this just gives me a few things to play with, which is quite fun. Here's one. So you shadow step towards them. You take that hit, you give them that hit immediately. Love it. Teleport around like a crazy person. $18 armor. Got a undead rogue over there. And yeah, when I created my character, like, just stand there for a little bit. Heaps of people. Pop it in. I had an original, I had a different Season of Discovery series, but I was playing in a human rogue in that. And it's covering a lot of the areas that I've already played in the Anniversary Edition. So I wanted to do something where I'd read quests out on the Horde side. But I didn't quite feel like making it in the season Anniversary Edition. So that's kind of how I ended up here, and that also I really want to play a rogue. Oh my goodness, the pouches. Look at that. Sometimes they just drop. Sometimes it takes a lot longer than that. Skeleton down. Stab it. Alright, so we got the dance complete. Oh, you do have pockets. Oh yeah, you got a bit of pocket action there. Need 3 more.
And you over here. And you are number 12. Done and done. Alright, let's go back. Hand those in. Sell that. Hopefully enough to make, to buy some abilities. Well, the bare minimum, I should get the... I should be able to get backstab.
I haven't got all day.
Ah, do try your best to keep yourself unharmed until I get you some armor.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Thank you, Riva. This armor should help you out. Hopefully it should do more good than the last one to wear it.
Do not seek death.
Hello. Trust no one.
I am finished with you, Riva. You have shown yourself to be worthy of the freedom that you have been given. Many will stand against you for what you have become, but know that no matter what they may try to do against us, we are free and will not be shackled again. Take these and be on your way. You have much to accomplish, rogue.
Goodbye.
Let's have a look at it.
The scavenger tunic. Ready?
Hello?
Marla's last wish. My friend Marla Phipps lived with her husband Samuel before the plague, but when the plague came, Samuel succumbed and joined the Scourge's ranks. Marla was spared an undeath only to die at the hands of her now mindless husband. So strong was her love, however, that her last dying wish was to be buried with her beloved Samuel. Samuel Phipps roams at a ruined camp along the road northeast of Death Knell. Defeat him and grant Marla's wish. Bury him at her grave in the first row of our graveyard.
Embrace the shadow.
Alright, so we gotta bury him here. What does this guy want? Death Guard?
I am forsaken.
You there! If you're looking for something to make yourself useful, then listen up. We need fresh out of the ground recruits to head into Death Knell and search for any sort of useful equipment. Most likely they'll be in stacks of boxes. We expect more recruits to be rising soon, and unless we want them to stumble about naked, we had better get to scavenging. Well, get to work, you miserable bag of bones. I'm not going to reward those without some hustle.
Our time will come. What now?
Night Web's Hollow? One of our greatest struggles is obtaining the natural resources we need to survive. Gold was scarce, even in the height of the Alliance's power. There is a gold mine to the northwest that has been overrun by the spiders. We need gold from that mine, but we can't very well get it while the spiders are crawling around in there. I've not much manpower to commit to the task, so we'll just have to do it little by little. Get up there and see what you can do for us, Riva.
Trust no one.
Trusting no one, as always.
Speak quickly.
I'll throw that belt on.
That better be good.
We got backstab, we got gouge. Now, backstab I can use it. I can use it. A limited functionality. But for now, I can use it while I'm stealth. Backstab the target causing 150% weapon damage, plus 15 to the target. Must be behind. So instead of using my rune, I could go from behind this guy. Give him a backstab. But also when I get gouge, I'll be able to like do that stun on him and then just quickly run around the back of him. Give him a backstab. Some scavenged goods here. Let's have a look inside. More goods in here. And these wretched zombies aren't attacking. They don't know what to do. Three of 6. So what do you get? If you rest, you get 200% XP, right? Or 100% extra. So I suppose if I just stay out of inns, it's a little bit faster than just what I would normally do anyway, is going into inns and having rested bars. Which I suppose at the end of the day means I won't be struggling to get to level 60. Struggling to find questing areas and so on. So it might work out alright. Might work out just fine. Blessed Beans is here. Alright, I'm gonna hand this quest in.
This had better be good. What is it?
Have you managed to scavenge up some useful items for us? There is no shame in refusing that which has been tossed aside. No one is going to give us any handouts. We Forsaken will fend for ourselves.
Embrace the shadow.
Great work, River. I knew you weren't useless. Here, have one of the better items I have found on the lots that have been collected so far.
Not really an upgrade, is it? Which one sells best?
Watch your back.
I'll exchange her. Alright, how we go? So, we have to go over here. So we're going to get Samuel's remains and we got the young knight web spider. We'll head off in that direction. But folks, if you enjoy this episode, do me a favor, hit the like button. Click the subscribe button if you'd like to see future episodes. And check out my Classic Anniversary series as well. If you enjoy the classical quests, you might like that over there.